Alright, now we're going to go over rotor tracking. As you can see, I put my dry erase marks on my blades. What I did is I got a ruler out, I measured 2 inches in, drew a line across, and made the line a little thicker so that you can see it a little better. And the good thing about having these marks is they come off. For this demonstration, I already untracked my blue blade. That way you could see what it looks like for a blade to be off tracked. Now for this demonstration, I taped the helicopter to the floor. I don't suggest doing this, but I didn't have anything else. Usually I do this by holding it in my hand and spooling up until, you know, about close to 3/4 stick. That way there's some type of lift in the blade system and you can see the rotors being not tracked. I have it taped to the floor. The tape spans about 2 feet on each side, and it also goes across the helicopter about 4 or 5 times. So it is very attached to the floor. But not recommended you do it that way. Usually the recommended way to do it is at a hover. And alright, here we go. Now remember, I adjusted the blue blade, and I'll show you how you'll check that the blue blade is off. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm now at mid-stick. Get down to the height of the blade. Now you can tell that they're pretty even. Now if I put some pitch into them, I didn't really take out enough. I guess there's a carpet in my way I gotta move. Let me adjust the blade out of whack a little bit more so that you can definitely tell that there's a split in the blades. Be right back. Alright, we're back, and had to take care of some safety issues that I didn't check on before. Alright, here we go. Alright, that's about mid-stick there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some pitch into the blade. As you can see, I already have one blade that's definitely higher than the other. Now if you look for the color, you can tell which one's higher. Which I can tell now, you guys really can't tell in the camera, that the blue blade is sitting higher than the red line. So I know that my blue blade is off. Alright. Let her spool down. I'm going to switch on throttle hold. Alright, so now that I know that my blue blade is higher, my rule of thumb is I adjust the higher color, or the higher blade. So I know that my blue blade was flying higher than the red blade. Now I know my adjustments because I took them out. Say the blade is flying higher, that means there's more pitch into the blade. And what that's doing is, since this is a trailing edge controlled rotor system, you want to remove pitch from the trailing edge. So what you're going to do is you're going to lengthen the control rod that controls this side of the blade. Now, say some people adjust the other way, which is you raise the lower blade and you just do the opposite. All you gotta do is remember, if you make the push rod smaller, you're adding pitch to the rotor system. If you make the pitch longer, you're taking out pitch of the rotor system. So I know that I have to remove 6 full turns in there to level my blades back out, or track them to each other. Not sure what else to go over on the tracking of the rotor system. Usually after this, after I do it in the bench, I go outside and hover and actually do a hover visual check and to see that my rotor system is tracked. And they're usually the same. I usually never have to retrack in a hover. I hope this helped you guys out to get flying. And next video will probably be trimming out in the hover. Trimming out the rotor system in a hover, and see you till then.